today we're going to be playing a game together, and it's like the game Connect 4. Have you ever played Connect 4?
Yeah. No.
You've never played Connect 4?
I forgot when we played Connect 4.
Okay. Hannah, can you remind me what Connect 4 looks like?
Connect 4 is this blue box with holes in it, and you drop these little checker-looking chips. They're red and yellow, and you try to get 4 in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that game, Taylor?
Yeah, like if you have these and you're landing them like this, walk if you land them,
right,
and you score them all on top like this way, or you can accidentally land them on each other, make them hard enough to.
All right, so Taylor was telling us that we can either do them this way. Will you please leave those there for me? Thank you. You can either do them this way, horizontally. You can do 4 in a row. Or you can do them vertically 4 in a row. Or you can do diagonally, right, to make 4 in a row. All right. Well, in today's game, it's just like Connect 4, except it's Connect 4 with doubles. Okay?
Yeah, like we start from 2, but we add on 2 more.
Right, so doubles means you add the same thing twice, okay?
Twice. For like, if you get a free, you count more. You have to write what pawn, a X or a O, to mark your symbol. No one can take it, cause no one can take it. But what thing you add on the same number?
Okay, so you're going to add on the same number, and Taylor wants us to use X's and O's, which is fine. Okay. So what's going to happen is we're going to flip a card, and so like this one's a 5.
5.
And you're going to have to double it. So Taylor,
yeah,
if
like
you're going to double the
5
makes
10. So, if I was the X, I would make an X. If I was O, I would make an O.
All right. So before we get started, I think we understand how to play the game. But before we get started, Hayden, will you please repeat the directions? Tell us how we do it.
So, you flip a card.
Okay, so I'm going to flip the card.
You look at the number. You multiply the number by 2.
Or do you multiply the number by 2?
It's the same.
So it's like doubling is like multiplying it by
2.
Okay. But so when we're thinking about it in terms of adding, though, we're adding 8 and 8. And that would be?
That would be 16.
Okay. So what would you do?
And then you would get your X or your O, and it would mark the 16.
Perfect.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I have a 5, then I'll get out my pen.
What's 5 and 5?
You're supposed to use this kind of pen. 5 and 5 equals 10. I'm extra.
Who do you want to be? Maybe Axis. So 5 and 5 is 10. How'd you know that?
Because if they have this, they are equal. Like, if I had 1 more of these, it would equal 5 and 5.
So that you've got 5 there, and then here's 5. And how many is that altogether?
If you count them, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. All right, awesome. Hayden, your turn.
Right, we got a 2.
2
times 2
equals
2 plus 2 is
4.
Nice.
All
right.
I'll go next. 6. 6 and 6 equals 12.
You said that with a question mark. You want to try that out? I can figure out what 6 plus 6 is.
6.
On my hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 6 equals 12.
Okay. How'd you figure that out? You only showed 6 on your hands. What were you thinking in your head?
If I had 6 markers on this side and 6 markers on this side, you connect them. You found 12.
Okay. All right. 6 and 6 is 12. Go ahead.
I'm going to have to mark my 12. I am close to winning. If I get a close number, if I can go there and there, but Hayden only scored there. Because she doesn't get in my front range.
You're right. Hayden says your X's though, not O's.
Oh,
You
sorry.
can be O's if you want. You can just circle.
Okay, got it.
No.
Alright. 9 plus
9.
9 equals.
Is she correct, you think? 9 and 9? I think it's 18. You pretty sure?
9 plus 9 is 18.
Oh, you got a 10. Yeah, I got a draw.
Yeah, and 10s, if you don't have a big enough or long enough chart, no 10 you can use.
All right.
5 and 5 equals 10.
5 5 is?
10, that gives me good for if Hayden blocks me off here. I have another trail.
Perfect. Can we hold on 1 second? Let's talk about this one. You said 5 and 5 is 10. So let's think about odds and evens. So is 5 odd or even?
Odd, but if you have 5 and 5, it's even because they have the same amount.
Okay, tell me more. What do you mean they have the same amount?
Okay. Look, I have 5 here, I have 5 here.
Uh-huh.
If you have 5, and you're supposed to add 5 more,
Right.
before this, it equaled 10. When I marked my first 10, it equaled the same.
Oh, I liked what you were doing here, though. When you push these together, you put the 5 and 5 together,
It equals 10.
it does equal 10. But how does this relate to odds or even when you put them right next to each other?
See, they have the same amount. Like, I 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
What do you call that, Hayden? You have a different way of talking about that. Hayden calls that pairs, or what does he call about dancing?
Partners.
So Hayden calls this dancing partners, Taylor. Can I show you?
Yeah, like this thing part, like,
Everybody has a
Everybody has a
dancing.
partner.
So 5 was odd, but when I added 2 odd numbers together, I get a even number. That's interesting. All right, we put these back, Taylor?
I'm lucky I have that 12 on my side.
All right, keep going.
Okay. 8 and 8 equals 16.
Ah, Taylor just got a connect 4. All right. Can I have your markers? Let's
Yes.
talk about this game a little. Here's for the markers, for Taylor's. All right. So we were just practicing with doubles. Taylor, you put those down for me?
I would like to say
Will you put those down for me? Thank you. So I'll let you talk in just a second. I know you have things to say. All right. So I was wondering, Taylor, if you could tell me, how do you double 3? How do you double 3?
if you have a 5 blocks and you're trying to equal 3, just take away 2 blocks.
Okay.
Then you have even because you have 3s and 3s.
3s and 3s. And you said 3 and 3 are
6.
6. And you said, are they odd or even?
Needed Hayden. Why somebody didn't score a 3?
Oh, well, I just chose that card.
Okay.
So
3 and 3 equals 6.
3 and 3 is 6. So is 3 odd or even?
Even if you're equaling 6.
Can you
If
sit
it's
down, please?
just 3,
Can you
it's
sit down,
odd.
please? Oh, just 3 is odd. How do you know 3 is odd?
Because, watch, we have 2 people here.
Uh-huh.
They're together.
Okay.
We have 1 less.
And then you have another 3 and 1, right?
These guys, they have them, and they go together.
They go
You
together.
have this good amount.
Excellent. Now, hold on 1 second. I'm going to get Hayden to repeat what you said and see if she says it right. Okay? Can I have these to give to Hayden?
Okay, just wrap up.
All right. Give them to sister and let her repeat your strategy. How did he know that 3s were odd, but when you put 3 and 3 together, you get an even? Tell me
You
about
can
that.
do like
Because when they're by themselves, this one doesn't have a dance partner, and this one doesn't have a dance partner. So they're loners, but these 2 have dance partners, so they get to go to the dance. But when they come together, they're as a group, and then these 2 people go together, and then these people come
we
Ah,
have 2.
so you
We
chose
have 2 and 2 and 2.
together.
2 and 2 and 2. Right. So What do even numbers have to do with twos?
Also, you can, if you're trying to equal 4, you can use the same problem. 2 and 2 from if you have 6 and you're trying to subtract that, you have enough for 4. Or you can use that to equal another number.
Excellent. So I have another question for you. We can do these cubes. All right. I want you to look just at the game board. I have this as well. Thank you. I want you to look just at the game board. And I want you to tell me, what patterns do you see on the game board in relation to numbers? What patterns do you notice on this game board?
I see 2, 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
Huh. Is that a pattern?
This is a pattern. 2, 4, 6, 8. There's no patterns, only 10, 12, 14, 16.
What are they counting by, Taylor?
And that is a pattern because you have 8, 8, 8, 8.
Right.
And you have 10, 10, 10, but that's a pattern. Because you still have 3, but you're trying to equal 4. Like this is a pattern. These and these all connect. That's a 4 pattern.
Okay. So I mean the board before we put the numbers on it. What patterns do you see? What are they counting by, Taylor?
2, 4. They're counting by 2.
They're counting by 2.
2, because 2 and 2 equals 4.
Okay.
And 4 equal 8.
4 and 4 make 8.
But
Okay.
what's the 6 doing there?
Well, are you doubling or are you counting?
Oh, we're counting by 2s for the 4, then it equals 6, then it equals 8.
What
then it
double
equals
makes
10,
6?
Then it equals 12, then it equals 14, then it equals 16, then it equals 18.
What double makes this 6?
3.
3 and 3. Okay. So what kind of numbers are these? Are these odds or evens?
All even.
They're all
Can be
evens.
multiplied by 2.
They can all be multiplied by 2, which is also called doubling.
Doubling,
Okay.
and
So-
some of them can be odds too. Because some
I don't
of them,
think any of those are odds.
All right, let's talk about
2
it.
and 2 is not odd, 4 and 4 is not odd, 8 and 8 is not odd, but 6 and 6, not odd, 10 and 10, not odd. All these are not odd, but if you're trying to equal something, some of them are.